On a stamp. Coming up, masked federal agents were filmed beating and detaining a food delivery driver in Washington, D.C. on Saturday. Our next guest is the Washington Post reporter who took this video. He joins us to explain what he witnessed and how it relates to President Trump's crackdown in the nation's capital. Morning Joe will be right back. Joining us now is the Washington Post reporter Dan Rosensberg-Ziff. He's been covering this story and filmed some first-hand footage over the weekend here in Washington of an arrest outside a coffee shop in the northwest part of the city. Let's take a watch.
You all right, dude? No. Hey, pull Chris off. Pull Chris off. Stop! Get out of our city. Get out of our city. Choke yourself out. Right here. Turn him.
Guys. What agency are you guys with?
Who are you guys? Oh, are you guys the cops? Shut the mask on. Who are you? Who are you? Man, take your mask off and show me some badge.
What agency are you guys with?
It's so easy to be behind a mask. Can you guys tell us who you are? Who are you? Well, you guys are ruining this country. You know that, right? Liberals already ruined it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Can we see some badge work, guys?
His property.
Hey, guys.
Already ruined it. No number, no ID, no name.
Okay, Dan joins us now in the studio. I've heard several incidents, and actually that incident, a friend of mine who you interviewed sent me that video as well over the weekend. It is disturbing. There's a point at which they look like they're punching the guy in the face when they already have him on the ground. I heard you there asking for their badges and identification. It looks like they're ICE. The White House is saying to you that this is an immigration pickup. Is this about law enforcement, or is this about immigration and rounding up immigrants?
I mean, what they told us is that, they were detaining a man they later identified as Christian Enrique Carias Torres, who was a Venezuelan national who came in 2023 and was later ordered removed by an immigration judge. But we don't know exactly how they identified him. At the end of the video, the witness we talked to said, shows one of the officers identified an ICE badge. We don't know if all of them were ICE. The cars were unmarked, so we can't say for sure.
And you just happened to be running past. Is that how you came across this?
Yeah, I was on a run. It was Saturday morning. In the middle of it, I came across the scene. It was already going on as I approached. I started filming, and people across the street who we talked to also started filming and asking questions about who they were, and they refused to answer.
And what happened to the guy who was one of the White House is saying that one of the ICE agents or one of the agents had a concussion, and the guy, did it look to you like the guy was being beaten up with? The video I saw did look like excessive force. They already had him on the ground and they're punching him.
Yeah, I mean, so there was a physical altercation. They removed his helmet and seemed to be punching him in some way or trying to, detain him. In the altercation, as they were trying to get him to the ground, another officer kind of pushed the pile, and the officer who hit his head fell backwards onto the pavement.
Dan, hey, this is John Heilman here in New York. I know this is the video has gone viral for good reason. It's a horrifying scene that we're looking at here. Unfortunately, it's not the only kind of video that's gone viral both from Washington in recent days and from around the country over the course of the last 6 months. I'm curious about in your city, outside this incident. How many other reports have you heard of this kind? How much of this kind of behavior on the part of law enforcement or federal officials of some kind you're seeing down there? And in particular, how prevalent is the sight of mask-wearing, unidentified officers engaged in enforcement of some kind that's very hard to identify, given their refusal to make it known who they are and what they're doing?
So the DHS spokesperson we spoke with said that, ICE officers are wearing masks more and more because they're worried about being doxxed. And she said they're worried about, their family's safety. What we do know, as my colleagues and I reported, is that from Wednesday to Friday, there was 72 immigration-related arrests from the Trump administration, and that's more than half of the arrests that happened during that time from the federal government in D.C. We don't know, exactly what the targeting is, but as my colleagues Katie Mettler, Teo Armis, and Emma Uber reported, there is a lot of fear in the immigrant community here and in the food delivery drivers community that this could happen more.
Okay, video really is. It's gone viral, and there's a reason the video is hard to watch. Washington Post reporter Dan Rosenzweig-Smith, thank you very much for joining us this morning. The piece he co-authored and the video that he recorded is available online now. Reverend Al Sharpton, Pablo Torre, thank you both as well for joining us on this busy Monday morning. And still ahead, we'll bring you an update on the redistricting fights in Texas and California after Texas Governor Greg Abbott made good on his promise to call a second special session to pass that new congressional map. Morning Joe is coming right back.